Hey y'all, I'm Jenny, and for the last 10 months I have been reselling and I absolutely love it. So for me, what that means is I go to thrift stores, I buy really cheap clothes, usually $5 or less, and I sell them online for a profit. I have sold, you guys, 669 items for a total of $17,000 worth of stuff that I've sold. That's not counting the shipping. It's so much fun, and the extra money is always great. It was videos just like this when I first started that were so helpful to me because I had no clue what I was doing at all. I don't even know about fashion. I don't know about brand names. I don't know about fashion. So I got on YouTube and I started watching what sold videos, and that's what this one's going to be today and for the next 4 days. So stick around and make sure that you subscribe to this channel so that you'll get notified when I release one tomorrow and the next day because I got a plan. But it was videos just like this that were so helpful in helping me to know what brands sell well. I watch videos every day like this. And so I just thought, I think I can do that. I think I can be helpful to other people. So I'm going to put my voice out there and show you guys, show the world what's selling well for me. And hopefully I can be a blessing to someone else too, because so many of you guys have been to me. So if you guys have any questions at all, just put them in the comments. Like the video if you like it, subscribe, that'll really help me out, and you'll get notified when I release another video. So for the next 5 days, well, today and 4 more days, what I've got planned for you guys is I'm going to share with you my biggest sales in my first 10 months. Today, we're going to go over what sold for exactly $40. I'll tell you what I spent on the item. I'll show you a picture. I'll tell you what the profit was. The next video, we're going to go over what sold for $41 to $49. Then we're going to go into what sold for $50. Anyways, I've got it all broke out, and we're going to go all the way up. And 5 days from now, we're going to go over what sold from $65 to $100. Okay, so let's get into it. So all of the items that I'm going over with you today sold for exactly $40, except for the last one was $40.30. So I'll just say that up front. This one right here, I titled it Maxine Couture Vintage Black Leather Skirt, size 22, plus size mid-length flare. And I had this forever because I got it home. I was so upset that I found a hole in it. And I researched how to repair leather, and there was ways that you could do it, but after a couple months I just decided I'm just listing it as is, and I just won't ask as much for it. So I listed it for $60, and the very same day someone sent me an offer on eBay for $40. I thought about it all day, and then later that evening I ended up accepting it. So with my cost of goods being $16.14, and the fees that eBay takes out, and then the shipping that I had to pay, my total profit for this item was $30.14. Love it. All right, the next one is an eBay sale also. Oh, and let me tell you guys, later in the video, you're going to see a lot more information here. But the reason that is because on eBay, if the item sold more than 90 days ago, this is all that it shows you. It doesn't show you the description and everything. All right, this one. I believe this one was the first Free People item that I ever found. I titled it Free People Large Love of My Life Button Down Endless Summer. That was the style name. Tie knot midi dress. It took 13 days to sell, but I paid $6.99. It sold for $40. They paid $8.30 for shipping. And after eBay took out their fees, my profit on that one was $27.99. All right, the next one. Okay, so this one sold on Poshmark. So it is going to show you guys a little bit more information, and I'll be able to show you the tag. That was really helpful to me in the beginning because they would say the name so that I would have that auditory recall when I would hear it, but then it was so helpful for me to see the actual tag. So there's your tag, Bowden. Sometimes Bowden will be written in block letters, and sometimes the dot color will be different, but Bowden. And I found all these pictures online, and I do know now, because I've gotten in trouble for it twice, that eBay really cracks down on that using other people's pictures. So these pictures are the ones I took myself. And I do try not to put the model pictures on eBay anymore, but sometimes I still do. Poshmark is a little bit more lenient. So anyways, I titled this Bowden Dress Size 16 Octavia Jersey Midi Dress. That was the style name. Multicolor stripe women's spring. And it sold in 3 days. And I paid $3.98 for it. I listed it for $50, but someone sent me an offer of $40, and I happily accepted that for a total profit of $25.04. Loved this one. I had wished this one was in my size. I totally would have kept it. This next item I titled J. Jill Medium Velvet Maxi Dress, Whiskey Bar, Brown Sash, tie, originally $169. Yeah, I think this one still had the tags on it, and I'm not sure why I didn't put that in the title. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it did. But this one took 62 days to sell, and it sold in July. So I think that's why it took so long to sell. Like, who wears velvet in the middle of the summer? But it did sell, and let me tell you about it. Let's see. I paid $4.15 for this. I listed it for $69, and someone on eBay sent me a $40 offer. Oh, I remember where I was when I got this offer. I was at my cousin's house in Tennessee. Anyways, I gladly accepted that, and that profit was $28.73. All right, my next one. Ooh, this one, I could have made so much more money on this one. I had learned that vintage vintage can sometimes be a good reseller. And after I listed this one, I learned what it was. I didn't even know what a huge find this was. Penny Lane. I didn't even put it in the title, but these are called Penny Lane jackets. And if you can find the longer ones with the fur on the sleeves and the collars, you have found something good. I should have waited for a whole lot more on this jacket because I could have got it. But anyways, this, let me go through. Did I show you? No, I didn't have any more to show you. So here's my pictures for the Y2K vintage women's size medium denim coat with fur trim, long jacket / coat. So One Tough Babe is the brand. That's just a vintage brand. And I paid $4 for this, and it took 31 days to sell. Sold on Poshmark. Someone sent me a $40 offer. I shouldn't have taken it, but I did, and thankfully I made a little bit of profit there for $28. All right, where are we now? The next item, feels like I had this purse for a while. Yes, this took 64 days to sell. I got this at a thrift store, and I paid $6.99 when I saw that Lucky Brand tag. This was the first Lucky Brand purse that I ever found, so I was super duper excited to find it. Plus, it was in exceptional condition. I titled it Lucky Brand Boho Bag Purse, Patchwork Leather, Colorful Boho Shoulder Bag Hippie. And let's see, I listed it for $65. Someone on Poshmark sent me a $40 offer, and after my cost of goods and eBay fees, no, Poshmark fees, my profit on that one was $25 and a penny. All right, what do we got next? All right, this was in a bunch of clothes that my sister had given me. These were her husband's, and I decided to put these on a 5-day auction. I've decided I don't really like auctions. I've done 3 of them, and maybe I should do them more to decide whether I really love them or not, but so far I don't think that I do. But this one ended up selling for good money. The other 2 auctions that I did, one didn't get any bids at all, and one I think sold for like $6. So anyways, I titled this, these are vintage affliction shirts. So bundle of 2 vintage affliction shirts, men's extra large, Y2K, white, black, winged cross. So what I try to do in my title is when someone sits down and they're looking for this style or whatever, what are they going to be typing in? And I try to put as many of those words in there as I can. So My sister gave it to me, so I didn't have any money into that. And it actually ended up, it had like probably 20 bids on it and it ended up selling for $40. And after eBay fees and shipping and all that, my profit was $34.52. Thank you, sister. All right, the next one. This actually, I'll try to zoom in on this tag. I don't know. Okay, you see that says the Fisher Project. I researched that and figured out that that's like a branch of the Eileen Fisher brand, which when I first started, never even had heard of Eileen Fisher, but anytime I see an Eileen Fisher piece, you better believe I'm probably going to get it, usually going to look it up and see, but Eileen Fisher is one that I get excited about. So the Fisher Project, I titled it Eileen Fisher, the Fisher Project, Women's Large Lag and Look Textured Boxy Top Neutral. Again, when I first started, had no clue what lag and look was. I learned it through videos just like this. Let's see, I paid $3.15 for this. I listed it. I don't have down what I listed it for, but it sold for $40. And I already told y'all all these are sold for $40. And my profit after cost of goods and the fees that they take out, my profit was $31.02. All right, you guys, I fell in love with this instantly. I saw it across Goodwill. I remember exactly where I was when I bought it. But what does this make you think of? A sock monkey. I was in love with this instantly. Looked it up. I saw that it was selling really well. I titled it Roots Cabin, because you can probably see that. I'll try to zoom in on this tag. There you go. If you can see that good. Roots Cabin Women's Extra Large Wool Cardigan. I should have kept that. That's my size. Wool Cardigan Sweater Eclectic Sock Monkey Shawl Collar. And shawl collar is, you can see that there, how that is. I bought it for $6.99 after fees and everything. My total profit on that one was, did I get off track? My total profit was $26.46. All right, these were not as exciting as I thought they were when I found them. I was there at the thrift store on a half price day, and I found these True Religion, and I remember, not even from a video, but I just remember True Religion maybe when I was growing up being a big thing. I never owned a pair, but I remember it was a thing. And the tag said it was a $199 pair of jeans, but what I've learned with jeans is you really have to look at the style. Jean trends change really quick. I didn't even realize we weren't in the skinny jean era anymore until I started watching these videos. So it's wide leg now, or those bow leg looking jeans that sell really good. But anyways, I titled it New with Tags, $199 True Religion jeans, size 34, Rocco Relaxed Big T, skinny no flap. And the only way I knew what those were called was just researching it and finding it. But I listed them. I don't know what I listed them for, but they ended up selling, I think I listed them for like $70. They ended up selling for $40, and I had bought them for $11. I never spend that much, but I was so excited when I found them new with tags, with a $200 tag. But I still profited $18.94. All right, next, this was at one of the cheapest thrift stores that I visit regularly. And I was so excited because I had just watched this video of this girl that went over prints for curtains and sheets and pillowcases and stuff like this. And so she had shown the patterns, and I was so excited because I recognized the pattern from her video. And I was like, oh my gosh, I think that is a Ralph Lauren throw. So I looked for the tag, I found it. In fact, it was, and looked it up, and it was selling really good. So I titled it Ralph Lauren Red Blue Paisley Fleece Throw Blanket, Soft Cozy, 72 by 58. I don't know a lot about home decor, but I probably could have titled that better, but it did sell in 22 days, and it sold for $40, and that gave me a profit of $29.37. Oh, and I didn't tell you guys, the True Religion jeans, it took 163 days for those to sell. So when I did get the offer, I think that was the only offer I ever got. I was like, yes, please. And it accepted it instantly. Alrighty. Trina Turk. This is a brand I've learned about, had never heard of before. This one sold on Poshmark, and this originally, it didn't have the tags on it, but when I looked it up, I found out that it originally sold for $378. Here's the tag, the brand tag. So I was super pumped about that, and it did take a little while to sell. It took 196 days, and I paid, I'm sorry, I'm so off track, but the throw, that I just showed y'all, the fleece throw, I paid $4 for that throw, and it sold for $40, so I was super excited. Okay, back to this dress. Trina Turk. It's a brand you're always going to want to look up. It was a size 4, a smaller size, but still after I looked up the comps, I wanted to get it because it ended up selling for $40, and my total profit was $27.29. Here, I'll show y'all some more of the pictures. I always take my own pictures, but if I can find pictures online of the models, I do always post those on Poshmark, and sometimes on eBay. Don't tell anybody. You're not supposed to, so don't do what I do. All right, this one came from my mom. She had decided she wanted to sell clothes, and then decided she didn't want to sell clothes. She just wanted to sell hard goods, and now she's selling clothes again. She decided, no, I think I want to give that a try. But she'd given me a bunch of her stuff when she decided she didn't want to do it. So I didn't have any money into this. This was a Steve & Barry's brand, and it sold on Poshmark. I titled it Vintage Men's Extra Large Chevy Spell Out Hoodie, Red Chevrolet 1990s. Here I am pointing out a little stain that I tried to get out and it wouldn't come all the way out. And I did put that in the title as well, right here under condition. But someone offered me $40 and I took it, and that gave me a profit of, where am I? $32 because I didn't have any money into it. So that was a big one. All right, another Free People item. This one, oh, and that Steve & Barry's, it took 136 days to sell. All right, this is Free People. It took 76 days to sell. After I looked up comps, I felt comfortable spending I did not spend $650 on this. $6.50. It did end up selling on Poshmark. Someone sent me a $40 offer. I gladly took it, and my profit ended up being $25.50. There's all my pictures that I took of it. Now I have gotten to where I put the tag. Y'all saw earlier I used to put the tag, the brand tag, as the second photo. But after learning a little bit more, now I put it at the end. What do you guys do? If you're a reseller, tell me what you do. All right, next we've got two more. This one took a while to sell, 215 days. When I looked up comps, it was selling for, there was like two that had sold. One was for 70 and one was for 90. I was like, what in the world even is this? I don't know. But apparently it says Simply Art by Dolcezza women's extra large hoodie jacket. The style name was, I don't even know how to say that. Is that French? Etagere and Miss Eze white shirt. That's what I titled it. And I paid $6 for that because I was like, if this is selling for $70 and $90, yes, please. But I did end up, I only got one offer on it in that whole 215 days. And the offer was for $40. So I gladly accepted. And my profit was $27.42. All right, the last one for today, and I'll see you guys back tomorrow. This is, I don't even know how to say this either, but this is the brand sold at Anthropologie. Cartonnières sounds French as well. It took 41 days to sell, and I paid $4.99 for that. It sold on Poshmark, and after cost of goods and fees, my profit was $28.25. All right, my first video. I'm so excited and I can't wait to share more with you. So over the next 4 days, look for my videos. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button so that you'll get notified when they get posted. Thank you guys for sticking around and watching to the end. And I'm so excited to share some more. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.